So goals for December, obviously, and then, but I really wanted you to dream bigger about what is your business going to look like in 2019. Okay. I know that, we're going to set some goals for December, but I also know that December is crazy town, right? But here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to just go, oh, December, nobody's going to, buy anything, or because they're buying for everybody else, or I'm not going to work very hard because I have family things going on and I have, all these other things. Like, I don't want you to just take off the gas pedal. I do understand that you might coast a little bit in December, a little, and I understand that family and life come first. Okay, you will never see me ask you to do differently, but I want you to think about, in the little bits and pieces of your life, how you can use Plexus that maybe aren't the same as maybe you've been sitting down and knocking out, hours of messaging. Okay. But I want you to look about so we're going to talk about that for the most part today, what you can do in December to boost your business in 2019. Here's what happens if you take December off. You have nobody to talk to in January for New Year's. And January is the biggest season of your business. Okay, we are in the health and wellness business. It doesn't matter if you've been active, before or not. I'm telling you, January of 2019, if you do not have the gas pedal on now, your business isn't going to flourish. If you have been working your booty off for the last 90 days, you are going to see a huge boom in your business in January, because all of those people that have been putting things off, the moment New Year's hits, they all want to lose weight, right? And even though we tell you that Plexus isn't really for weight loss and all of those things, I am telling you they are going to be all over you. I will say I've been doing the 14-day challenge, and it's been going great. Brianna, are you doing? Oh, Valerie, I know, has lost 6 pounds. Brianna, are you still doing that?
Yeah, I am, but I got really sick yesterday. Like stomach something not good at all. And yeah, so I'm dealing with that.
I'm on a meeting. Go ask Daddy. Shut my door, please. So have you lost any weight from it since you started? I don't know when you started.
I started last Monday, but I didn't follow it over the weekend. But I'm down about, I don't know, 5 pounds maybe.
See? Okay, so my point, so here's what I was going to tell you. I have not been following it, shame on me, the way I'm supposed to, and I want to be really open and honest with you about that. The first 3 days I did. No, here's the thing. I looked at the meal plan, and the meal plan, there were some things on it that I just don't eat. Like we don't really eat a lot of gluten. And so I was like, well, I'm not gonna eat pita chips, and I'm not gonna eat this. And, so I was kind of nitpicking that. And so I just decided, I'm gonna eat my 2 meals have my 2 shakes, and then I'm gonna eat, sensibly the rest of the day. And that has worked for me. And so in case you have clients that are coming to you and like, I don't want to follow a strict meal plan or something like that, then there are still options. Okay, I don't like strict meal plans because they cause me to binge eat, and that's just my personal experience, not with Plexus, just in general. And so if you have a client that is feeling that way, just tell them what a reasonable dinner looks like. A good sized piece of chicken with whatever seasoning they decide. I like to cook mine with ranch powder, so it keeps the calories out without like putting ranch dressing on it. You use the ranch powder, which is what you make ranch dressing with. And I put that on my chicken when I cook it. Then I get the ranch flavor without all the calories. So a big piece of chicken with a healthy, portion of vegetables. I know we were able to have a snack. There was some carbohydrate things. So I did sweet potatoes in my air fryer and use those, with my vegetable, with my chicken, instead of having like an extra snack because I forgot about it, because I just do. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I will say my weight loss has stalled this week because I've eaten out 3 days this week, because we have literally been in the doctor's office almost 24/7 for 3 days. And I just was not going to keep my kids up till 10 o'clock at night cooking them dinner and trying to figure that out. So I stuck to my 2 shakes in the morning and lunch, but then we had gone out to eat. But I tried to make, the best decisions that I could. But so I would suggest not telling them you can just go out to eat every night for your other meal. I will say that has stalled my weight loss, but I haven't gained any of my weight back. Anyways, but I wanted to start that by just saying it's a really good program. It's working. People if they want to jumpstart their weight loss, I think it's a great program. We don't have the prizes and stuff. And so I would suggest having them order the 2 bags of shakes. Do you need a 3rd bag? You just need 2, right?
It was supposed to be 3.
Well, in the package it was, but I think you only need 2, right? Because it's 14 meals per bag for 14 days. Is that right?
I will use 3 for sure, but that's with my 2 scoops with the chocolate and 2 scoops with the vanilla, making it. Yeah, I will. I know I will.
Okay, I guess I just thought each bag was supposed to have 14 meals of 2 scoops. So I was thinking to help cut down the price, because I was thinking we have some people haven't done the challenge because it was so expensive. So I was trying to figure out if they could have.
That would be for 2 weeks for 2 shakes. And I think the reason they did the package that way was because they were talking about that 3rd and 4th week being 1 shake or maybe a snack or something like that. I don't know.
Right. Well, that's what I was asking. I think it's 14 meals per package. So if somebody is like, hey, I want to do weight loss and whatever, even if they're talking about gut health, I would love for everybody to be on the triplex if that's possible, of course. But especially if they're wanting to kickstart their weight loss, have them add 2 bags of shakes to that. To give them kind of that jump start, and just tell them, you can send them the meal plan from our program, and then you can just, oh, that is awesome. My husband just popped in with his 80s wig on. We have this 80s party that we have to go to for Christmas. 80s prom. Anyways, I know it's horrible. I totally got sidetracked, sorry. The triplex and then the 2 bags of lean, at least just to get them started. And if they don't have an MTHFR problem, I love Accelerator. I think it's a great weight loss helper. Edge is in the other package, and I think it's a good option as well.
At least now they don't have to have the Edge, because I know that if I take that, I have shakes all day long. Like, I get really nauseous from it. So, the fact that we had to have it,
right.
I don't think was right, but it was a package deal like they did. So,
right.
But
and I understand the purpose of it, and we all, we get all of that. I just think if somebody came to me and said, I want strictly weight loss, what should I do? I would tell them the 2 bags of lean and Accelerator to kickstart things. And I would always tell them, I truly believe that gut health is the most important piece. I tell everybody that comes to me for weight loss, I say that gut health is the most important piece, because you can do all the quick fixes you want, but if you don't get to the root problem of why you're having your cravings, then you're never going to get anywhere. So I would suggest doing the triplex with the 2 bags of shakes. That's where I would start. But then I would give them the meal plan, but let them know, that if they fall off the meal plan, stick to 1, healthy meal at night, and just give them some portion guidelines. And I think that they will definitely see weight loss. We're seeing it all over the place. So that's exciting. Okay, let's see. So I want to know, good, bad, or ugly, I'm okay with it. Like, just want to let you know that. 2019, what does your business look like? Maybe you've been working it as a hobby and you want it to be a business. Maybe you've been working it as a business and your 2019 looks crazy and you're going to be working it as a hobby. I want to know, what does your business look like in 2019, Alexis?
I am going to up my game and work it as a business because I truly actually need it for my family, and I really don't want to find childcare and go back to work full time, so I really need to jump it up. And I'm gonna set my bar a little bit lower than I tried in the last couple months. I really just want to hit senior gold to start. That's my biggest goal for 2019.
That's awesome. And a great goal. Bree, you're the next on my screen.
Can you skip me and go to someone else first?
Sure. Monica, you're next.
Woohoo! I actually am kicking it up. One of my girlfriends who is a sideline away, she's under Effia Schmidt. Is that how you say her name? I think. Anyway, she's a Canadian diamond, and my friend lives in Oklahoma. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, the internet, it's magical. So she contacted me sort of out of the blue last week and said, okay, so I've been told I need someone to run with me. And she just made gold after a year and a half, which she really felt like, that was too long for her family and for her goals. So we were talking about, what does that even look like? Because people say that you need someone to run with, if we're not physically right next to each other, what does that even look like? So we both were just kind of yabba, talk, and, just getting a feel for where each of us are in all of this and what we want to share and everything. And we got to our colors, and she was talking about how very red she is, and she needs me to help her with empathy, which made me laugh because I need her to make me stop. So it was good because I said, I feel like I'm a lot of times talking to people and I'm free therapy because I get sucked in to the conversation and no one ever buys anything. And it's just, and then I'm just, and so we're both, okay, what are we going to do about this? She said, I want to go Ruby, Senior Ruby. What's your goal for this coming year? And I said, I don't care. I love all of them. I love the medals. I love the gems. I love the jewel, whatever you want to call it. I want to get there. I know I need to set some sort of specific goal. And I had a nice little conversation with my husband about this the other day, about how there are some coaches who remind people that you can set goals like Consistency Club, where you're signing 2-3 ambassadors a month, 2-3 customers a month. And I said, but you can't guarantee that someone's going to agree with that. So at least set the goal of contacting 20 people. And he said, well, sure, yeah, but if I sent my saleswoman out with the goal of contacting all of the apartment owners in the country, and she did, where does that get us if no one's buying what we're selling? Okay, fine, honey. So anyway,
so you need like a middle ground.
Yes, exactly. Somewhere, and just go in with the attitude that they're going to. They're going to. Everybody needs this. Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can't afford it, then they need the opportunity. Let's do this.
Amen.
So I'm very excited about it.
Well, I do think you need a goal, a ring goal, because you got to have something to work towards. But that doesn't have to be what your 2019 drive looks like. But so you're gonna kick up your business and you are gonna work with a running partner.
Yep.
That is awesome. And I will just tell you, I had a running partner at one point, and I really loved doing it. And we we didn't connect every month, but we tried to connect and just kind of game plan. And then we were struggling with different things within our teams, so we kind of were able to talk about it, because it's hard since you can't vent down. You only vent up. But sometimes maybe you don't like your upline, you know, I don't know. You want to be able to have somebody that you can chat with, or maybe sometimes you didn't love something that corporate did or something. You know, sometimes we just need somebody to bounce things off of, and that's okay. And so she was my person for that. And so it was really, she was in California, and we created this really great friendship, and our teams actually connected, and they had some running partners together, and it was so fun. And we always met up at convention and leaders retreat, and made sure we had dinner together, and just became a really good friendship. And it allowed me to meet other people throughout our journey as well. So, but anyways, we did do some Zoom calls. I used her on one of my Zoom calls to talk to my team. I got on a call with her team. So it was just giving different perspectives. So it was really great. We really enjoyed it. So if you find somebody that you mesh with, it's a really powerful thing for your business. I will say, set expectations up front, what you're looking for from each other. If you feel like, you need her red personality when you're, saying, well, I didn't get to do this week or something, then she's going to need to challenge you a little bit, and maybe if she's saying, talking about somebody and, giving you these black and white things, you have to say, well, maybe if you look from this perspective, you're going to be able to feed off of each other, which is going to be really great. And I can't wait to see that.
Exactly.
Okay, Valerie, what does your business look like in 2019?
Can I say I hope better than it does now?
Sure.
Okay.
You can't hope. You can't hope. You have to make it happen. There's a difference.
I don't know. I know I've got to get it back on track, but I am so lost. And I've been trying to get myself organized to where I can get caught up on what's going on. But I'm still lost. Alexis tried to help me with the 12-day thing. I still can't find them. I've looked. I cannot find them.
What 12-day thing are you talking about?
The little snippet videos. Isn't that what it's called? Dare to Dream or something like that?
Oh, they're directly on the team page.
December, yeah.
I can't find them. I see the picture of who's doing it that day.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Let me share my screen. Here's what I want you to do. This is actually on one of my topics of what to do. So hang on a second. Let me do Dare. So here's probably what's happening. When you go to our team page, I believe it is here. Okay, so at the top of this, do you see where this says new activity?
Uh-huh.
Click on that and click most recent posts. You will have to do this every time you come to our team page, but if you will do that, it will put the last thing that we posted at the top of the page. Okay? I don't know if you can do it from your phone, Val.
I don't think so, because I'm not finding it. Okay.
But here's what they look like. But this should say, this is today's, December 5th, and there should be a post with a video and then the picture. Day 4, a post, a video, and a picture.
That's where I'm losing it.
Okay, scroll down, there's a post, a video, and a picture. And they all kind of look the same. They have this Dare to Dream December thing, so it should be able to look. Most of them have this Dare to Dream tag on them. I'll double check the rest of them do, and then you should be able to search it in the group.
Oh,
it's the link you're probably missing, right, Valerie? That YouTube at the bottom? Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one.
It's here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're so great.
Where I was messing it up is I was trying to see underneath. I wasn't looking up above it.
Oh, okay.
I was finding the pictures, but I couldn't find the rest of the information.
Okay. Well, you got to read the post, Val.
I was looking for the video. I was in a hurry.
Val, I have mine pinned at the top, and then each day, wherever you can find it, that's great.
Yeah.
Then each day I post it in that
Yeah,
group.
Rhonda has
But
it all in
pinned
one.
at the top,
Right.
so you can find it. Yeah.
Rhonda has hers all in one thread. So if you look
Yes.
here, if you find her thread here, then she has, if you click on the 15 comments, then they're all individually in here.
Okay.
That's just my organization skills. I hate to have clutter. So do whatever's best for you.
Yeah.
Find them, I'm good.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
I said, as long as I can find them, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't care how you do. I did them separately because I knew Rhonda had done them this way, and I thought, we have so many new people on our team page every day, and I just thought if they don't click on this, then they don't realize what's going on. So maybe they'll catch day 3, maybe they'll catch day 10, and I thought that was kind of just the way my thought process on it, and everybody does it differently, and that's all right. Okay, so, but Valerie, what does the speed of your business look like for 2019?
I wish I could answer that because I would like to know as well.
Okay, so you can answer it. You just have to be honest with yourself. Okay, so there's that. You have to be honest with yourself. What are you willing to commit to? And if that's, Ainsley, right now my plate is super full and I need to commit to 3 days a week, that's okay, Val. Don't, your business doesn't have to look like my business. And if you set the bar that you have to meet my expectations, you're never going to run your business the way that you need to run your business. Does that make sense? This has to be what is.
But I know. Go ahead.
Nope, sorry, I'm done. Go ahead.
I know that it's going to take more than 3 days a week to get it where our family needs it. But with this garbage, with mom with, dementia,
Okay.
I have a lot to learn just to deal and handle her right now. But I also know that I need the business severely bad. So I'm kind of torn between the two right now.
Okay, and that's okay. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because everybody's business is going to look different, and that's okay. And I wish I lived closer. I was giving you a big virtual hug. But that's what we're here for. We're here for you to be able to lean in and, say, hey, look, this is a rough week for me. That's the beauty of this business, is that you can work your business however you can. I didn't get my IPA in Monday and Tuesday because I was literally in the doctor on nonstop. I even reached out to Rhonda and said, I can't get out of here. I have no signal. Can you please post on our team page the next December Dare to Dream thing, because I couldn't get to it. But you know what? I worked my business really hard the week before, and I don't take the week off every week or anything like that. But that's the beauty of this business, is that when you need the time, you can take the time. Okay. And so, but the other part of it is that it's also something that you can work in small portions and get really far with, as long as you commit to those. So, you have to figure out for you, Val, like I said, everybody's day is different. I was telling Bree last week, I like to work at night. I don't work at night because my husband's home, but if I had a preference, I like to work at night. I'm a night owl. And right now with my time zone, nobody's awake in the mornings. It's actually probably a good time, but I like to interact with people. So I enjoy working at night. But the best time for me to work my business is first thing in the morning. As soon as I get my kids off to school, if I will just sit down for 1 hour, it goes by so fast. I don't even need an hour to do my own IPA, honestly. If I write the people's names out ahead of time, I do not need more than 15 minutes to send out a few messages. And I think, Val, what you have to take off your plate is the negotiable stuff. Okay, so there's negotiables and there's non-negotiables. You don't have to watch videos of Dare to Dream. You need to get your messages out. That's the most important thing. You don't have to get on these team meetings. You don't have to get on a book study. Those are not non-negotiables to grow your business. They're important to grow yourself and to give you kind of a check-in and, a kind of a boost in the right direction. But if you're in a season where you are struggling finding the extra time, more important that you take the time to grow your own business than it is for you to get on the fluff stuff. Does that make sense?
The fluff stuff gives me motivation, though.
Okay, so you have to find the balance for you. That's what I'm saying, is that everybody's going to look different. But when I watched Jill's video last week, and she was talking about those negotiables and non-negotiables, there are things, for her and for everybody in their life that are extra that we do on a regular basis. Whether you're scrolling Facebook, whether you're watching TV, whether you're walking down the aisles of Target or whatever. And I'm going to give you some tools today on how to make your December active, because we're all kind of out in hustle and bustle, we are grocery shopping, but we're also, shopping, Christmas shopping and doing all that. Guess what? There's people everywhere you go. And the Christmas spirit is high, which means people are in a better mood. And that's great most of the time. You're going to find some Scrooges. But okay, so I'm just writing some things down. So Valerie wants to work her business, but she's got some life stuff getting in the way at the moment. Is that what I'm hearing?
Huge.
Okay. Do you hear from me that I love you no matter how fast or how slow you run this business? I need you to know that, okay? And that we are here and everybody has a season, okay? And, I've had some stuff going on with my daughter and I've had a slow season and, I've worked it when I could work it and it is what it is. You are not accountable to me or to Bree or to anybody else on the team. You're accountable to you. And so what you need for your life and for your business is the most important thing. Okay.
Who's the Jill video? Just so I can write that down.
Jill Renfro, and I can tag you in her. Hey Bree, are you ready?
First of all, I love you, Val, and I will be praying for you and your mom. So my 2018 wasn't what I thought it was going to be. On there, I had by December 31st, I was going to be Emerald. Yeah, that didn't happen, but that's okay. I put myself here. So for 2019, one of my biggest things is I want to be connected with Facebook and like our team and all that stuff. So that I can, be a part of all that, because I backed away so far and I don't want to feel disconnected, because I know that I do because I'm not on there. So, and just know what's going on with everybody would be nice. Not everybody, because that's not going to happen, but try to. And then Super Saturday Convention and Leaders Retreat. I want to go to all three this next year.
The whole time, right?
Yep. What did you just say?
The whole time, I said.
I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, that one. But that's my goal, is to make it to those. I'm going to have a very busy year. So this is going to be, it needs to be a priority. But I know that with everything that I have going on, that I'm going to have to find that balance. So I'm just excited I know that we still have this month, but I'm excited to put 2018 behind me and look forward to 2019 and, create our momentum that we had in the beginning of my journey. I know that Val was right there with me. She was on my heels the whole time, and it was awesome because she was like, I'm not going to let you, get too far from me. And I loved that. And I loved being a part of the team and feeling that community. And I know that we still have it because we're here and we meet and all that stuff, but just push, actually be committed to the team and be committed to getting my IPA done and talking to people, because people make me excited. They give me that energy, and instead of feeling like they were taking it from me, I just want to feel that energy again, and I'm excited to start 2019.
Okay, Wendy, you just jumped on, but welcome. What does your business look like in 2019? You just give me a small, it doesn't have to be anything major, just, what is it? what does it look like for you? What are your goals or dreams or any of that?
So I'm really hoping for my business to grow a lot next year. Just looking forward to, like Bree said, starting a new year.
That's awesome. And I know do you have a full-time job? Is that right? No? She's like, no.
No.
Okay. Well, you do something. You do firefighting or something. Didn't you tell me that?
Yeah.
Okay. So explain that to me a little bit. How often do you work?
Not very. It kind of just varies during the summer. Next year, I might have a full-time job for the summer, but I'm not really sure yet. So.
Do you do anything else besides the firefighting?
Oh, stay home, cut firewood, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you have the time to work your business.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I was getting at. I was just trying to figure out, like,
yeah.
You know, are we squeezing it in 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, or do we have some time? Okay, good. That's awesome. I'm excited. If you guys don't know, I got to work a little bit with Wendy. It was a lot of fun. She has a new ambassador. Her name is Kimber, and she just started her products last week, right?
Yeah, this week, I think.
This week. Okay, so I just posted her little comment in our team page because she's chronic pain, and within just a few days she's feeling so much better, and her husband is sleeping and he does not sleep, and so she's super excited. So I'm actually hoping, you know, in the next couple of weeks we can talk to her about sharing her own story and getting Wendy a power partner, you know, a business buddy. And so but I'm so excited, and I'm really proud of you, Wendy, for all the work that you've been doing with her, and you've just done an amazing job. So I'm excited. Okay, so those are goals, kind of what does it look like in 2019? I wanted to talk to you about what can you do right now to grow your business other than just your reaching out, because in the holidays sometimes we're kind of busy and we're running around and doing all sorts of things. So samples, if you don't have them, they are a really great thing to have. I will quote Jill again and say sometimes you have to invest a little in your business to make a little. Hang on. Oh, do not. So I have these. I don't know if you guys can see these. These have been lowered in price down to $20. So they're $2 a sample. Okay, there's 10 of them. Oh no, there's 5 of them. I guess I thought these were 10-day samples. Were they not? Am I losing my mind, y'all?
No, it's because they want you to send 2 of those packets out. They came together.
Oh, goodness gravy. Oh, they did.
I just figured that out too.
They came with 2 of them though?
Yes. They came together.
Y'all,
yes.
I just sent these to somebody, and I just about had a heart attack that I did not send her the right thing, but I sent them directly from my website, so should be fine. I was like, wait, I just ordered her 1 set. Okay. I'll take a deep breath now. Go talk to Daddy. I'm on a meeting. I will talk to you in a minute. I'm on a meeting. I love you. Close my door. Talk to Daddy. Talk to Daddy. Goodbye. 1. Okay, well then Daddy said no. 2. Close my door. Okay, sorry. And then we have these, of course. You guys know what those look like. But then we have individual packets of Slim. You can get 1 bag of Slim, and you'll have 30 samples to be able to hand out to people. You do not have to give them 5 bags of Slim or 5 packages of Slim to give them a sample, right? So have samples on hand. You may want to put them in cellophane baggies, or you may just want to carry them around. Make sure you have your business cards on you at all time. That is the biggest mistake that I make on a regular basis that I'm not going to make anymore. I just package them all up and stuck them in my sample bag in my purse. I have a set sample bag that I keep in my purse at all times with my business cards. Have them on hand, you guys, because they're important. You will miss out on so many opportunities. I just started using my business cards to give to my kids because they've been asking me for play dates. And they're like, Mom, I need Sally to have your phone number. And she's 6, and I don't know how to give somebody my phone number that I don't know. And so I've been sending them with my business card with a little note on it to give to their friends so they can give it to their mommies to find me on Facebook and let's set up a play date. Okay. And so, but they also see that I have a business card, right? Maybe they'll be curious about what it is. My business cards are not salesy. They're not, they don't say Plexus on the front of them. So when somebody looks at this, they're not going to be like, oh, automatically right away, you know, throw it away because I don't know what it looks like. It says spread health and happiness on the front, and on the back it says refer a friend and you'll both receive a $10 rebate off your next order. And it does say Plexus Worldwide in small print down here. Maybe y'all can see that. Okay. It also has my website, and I have a website that is not a Plexus website that I've attached via GoDaddy.com. If you want to know how to do that, I'm happy to show you. It's not expensive. I think it was, I don't know, under $25 for a year, which is the business expense that you can write off. But anyways, hoping that they'll just get curious and look up my website, right? These are also great to have on hand. How many times are you with somebody and they're like, oh man, my shoulders hurt? Hand them an ease packet and say, hey, I've got this in my purse, try this. I really love it, and tell them why. Or maybe you're with somebody that has kids and they have eczema. Hand them a thing of body cream, or whatever. There's so many reasons to have those, just kind of on you. And you can write those off. If you order them before January, you can write them off this year, you guys. And those business write-offs are important. Christmas parties, white elephant gifts. If you're going to a Christmas party and you need a hostess gift, maybe maybe you have a bottle of wine, wrap it up with a bottle of Block, or throw in a Plexus, 7-day trial with it. Do a white elephant gift. I think that my favorite white elephant gift to give is the scratch-off tickets, lottery tickets, because people go crazy for them. Put a little cellophane bag with a $10 scratch-off ticket, or 10 $1 scratch-off tickets and a couple of sticks of Slim or a 7-day trial. People are going to fight over your white elephant gift. Dollar stockings. I got this idea because I had, we went to a Christmas party and he had gifts for all the kids, and he had gotten stockings that he probably got from the dollar store, and he filled them full of candy and junk for my kids. If you do that for kids, we have the kids multivitamin. Okay. I think you get 10 of them for just a few bucks, like $11 or something. Those are good ideas. Or do them for adults. If you have a couple of friends, that you're going to put together something, go to the dollar store, get a couple of little lotions and a loofah, and throw a couple of sticks of Slim in there and your business card and some information. There is so many ways to get your products in somebody's hand in the holiday season where they love receiving things, right? Your neighbors, all of those things. Water bottles, dollar water bottles from the dollar store, they probably have green, and you can use those, red or green, for Christmas, kind of thing. Teacher gifts, if you have kids, this is a great opportunity to add some Plexus to your teacher's gifts. And okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you, if you're like, I don't want to give away samples, I'm willing to invest a little bit, but just don't really want to give away my product. Or maybe you do and you can incorporate that in this. I was going to show you 2 things that I was looking at. I'm going to be moving soon in 5 months. I'm going to be going to a whole new place, a new neighborhood. And if we don't live on base, I'm not allowed to do this because it is considered soliciting. If they live off base, I don't think most of the time that they give me any rules on that. But I saw, hang on. Whoops, those are wedding pictures. Okay, so on Amazon for $6.85, you can get 100 doorknob bags. Okay, and you can probably find them in all sorts of sizes. And I think there was 500 for $25. You know, if you like to go big or go home. But if you go on Etsy or Vistaprint or print them out yourself, you can throw flyers in there. You can throw samples in there. You can throw your business cards in there. You can throw a sale. You know, print out a little card that says 20% off through January, you know, or whatever you want to do, $10 off in the month of January, whatever. And then go, instead of knocking on doors, and I know that terrifies probably everybody, just go hang them on the doorknob of 15 people in your neighborhood, and just have an opportunity to meet people that you probably won't ever meet, you know, that you don't know if they're going to call back or respond to you, but at least you got your name out there a little bit. And the other thing I saw was these are $14. You can download it today. If you spend $14, you can get the digital flyer, and it'll print right on your computer. So suggest getting like a little bit nicer paper and print it. You download the image, and then you print it onto the flyer, and then all you do is you cut up these lines and you stick it on a bulletin board. There are bulletin boards everywhere, at restaurants, at gyms, all sorts of places that you can stick that, and has your information on it. Here's the other cool part about it. You can check on it. You know what I hate about leaving my business cards places? I don't know if they checked them or if somebody actually used them. The cool thing about these is that you can see how many of them get pulled off by people. And so if you put it in your gym, and next week you go back and 4 are gone, you're hoping that those 4 people are going to call you, right? Because people don't usually take it off unless they intend to use it. And so, but that's a way that is $14, and then you have that flyer graphic forever. It's a really cheap investment to go a long way in your business. Okay, everybody following me?
I just want to add something real quick, because I did do the kids vitamins for Halloween, and I did have one mom respond to me, and she's like, I love that it's a combination. I'm always trying to find healthy stuff, but we're stocked up until the beginning of next year. So that's a great follow-up, because in the beginning of next year, the year's over, there's no more huge holidays. So that was just I only got one out of the whole pack, but still.
That's awesome. And and it was $11 investment. I mean, it wasn't hundreds of dollars, which is great. And they might have kept your business card, so maybe they're going to call you at some point. But, as December as December goes on, we may have a coupon. We may have, another $20 off and things like that. Those are great opportunities to say, hey, I know you said the first of the year or the beginning of the year. I just wanted to let you know that this is being offered up right now. So no pressure, but if you're interested, here it is. And sometimes people will jump on those things even though they are not quite ready to purchase, because they have stock or whatever, just so that they can get the discount, because it's worth it. Anybody have any other ideas? Those were just a few off the top of my head. And how you can get your samples or your products into people's hands.
I'll add again. I did start Secret Santa on my Facebook page for my friends, and I started a separate group. And what I'm going to do is just get a cute little bag and I have a Joyum sample, a lotion, a Ease, and a Slim that I've been putting away just for something like this. And then I'll put in like a couple other cute personal things for that person instead of just my samples. That way they get a mix of that too.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I think you guys, our Joyum, it's so good. And sometimes people can be intimidated by, healthy stuff and scientific things and all of that. Joyum is a great way to break that barrier. It's not about weight loss. You're not going to offend anybody. Maybe if somebody that has really great skin, hey, I noticed you have really great skin, and we just came out with a new, product line, and I'm wondering if for $20, if you would sample it for me for 10 days and let me know how you think. Or if you have the money to invest, send it to them for free, and ask them to just be honest feedback for you. If you're asking other people for things for Christmas, I know so many times I struggle with when my parents are like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't need anything. Ask for an Etsy gift card. You guys, there's so many things that you can use towards your business on Etsy. Get a gift card. And then this is a great one, the Graphics Nanny. I mean, she has so many cool Plexus things that you can use. And a lot of them are instant downloads. So you can have them right now. Y'all, these are $1. There's a Craving. I can't see it yet, so I don't know if it's any good. But this is a Cravings flyer. This one's about happy hormones. This is about probiotics and health benefits. Those $1, those are instant downloads. Download that $1 probiotic thing, print it off, fold it up, and stick it in that door flyer. You have it right now at your fingertips for $1. Those are great opportunities to throw in your bags. But anyways, she has all sorts of things you can see going through everything, and they're cute. These are some new banners that I saw. If you do vendor shows, these are about getting your dream job with Plexus. And I thought they're really cute. They're like at the beach. And anyway, so she has all sorts of things. So those are just some ideas. Okay, we have a couple of minutes left. I wanted to just give you some reminders on how to post on Facebook and what that can look like for you. I highly recommend posting daily or at least 5 days a week, because here's what the biggest mistake I see people make with Plexus is that people don't know that they do Plexus. And so if they are not reminded that this is your job on a regular basis, they're going to find when they're ready to do Plexus, they're going to go to the person that they feel like has the most knowledge on what they're going to be doing. And so that's why I believe that it's really important that you post about Plexus every day, because here's what with our crazy algorithms, what you post today, somebody may not see for 3 days, right? And so if you're only posting once or twice a week, you're missing a huge portion of your audience. And so it doesn't have to be salesy. Nobody's saying post a picture every day with your pink drink, okay? Or asking people to buy your products. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying Plexus-related posts, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But I suggest posting at least 5 days a week, because people need to know that you are the crazy Plexus lady. I know that can feel intimidating, but I promise you, when they choose who they're going to go with, they're going to go with that person. They're going to go with the first person that pops in the top of their head of who does Plexus. Somebody somewhere, you may have talked to them already, is going to go and they're going to be talking to their friend, and their friend's going to say, oh, I'm starting Plexus for the new year because I want to drop 10 pounds. And they're going to go, oh, my friend Ansley does Plexus. I'm going to reach out to her. Okay, because I'm going to be the first person that popped into their head, because they know they can't talk to me without me talking about Plexus, right? And so they're gonna know that I am a good person to ask questions from. Okay, I think the other biggest piece with posting is clear photos. I think those are so important. Whether you're borrowing them from somebody or you're taking them yourself, there's some really easy. If you don't have a fancy phone, go look on Amazon and get a backlight for your phone. They either snap on or they're a case, and they help give you the light for your phone. Before I upgraded my phone, that's what I had, because we just couldn't afford to upgrade it. But it was like 10 or 15 bucks, again, a write-off for my business. And it was something that improved the quality of my photos so that I could post on Facebook. What can a Plexus post look like that isn't salesy? Somebody give me an idea. About an education post? How about a picture of, that thing about probiotics, okay? And talking to people about probiotics. I had, oh goodness, I was trying to think what I saw a post the other day. So Plexus post could be a plate of cookies. Okay, it could be a plate of cookies, Christmas cookies even. We're all making those right about now, right? And it can either be a picture with your block next to it, or it could be, I cannot believe that I have passed by these cookies 5 times today and I haven't needed a bite. Okay, it can be simple as that. It doesn't have to say Plexus at all. But people, if you talk about Plexus on a regular basis, they know why you passed those cookies. If you're not talking about it, they're not going to know. So that's why it's important to have, Plexus as part of your brand. What's another idea? Anybody have an idea?
So this is kind of a question answer. Are testimonies salesy because it's just showing results? It's not saying buy me because this person has these results.
I think that testimonies are really important. You guys, I think there are so many ways to post about Plexus. I think the only thing that's super salesy most of the time is a actual Plexus graphic. I think that is going to be the biggest thing that people scroll past. That is, and sometimes they're necessary. And if they scroll past, they scroll past. Sometimes Plexus graphics are necessary. I used them when I was talking about the 14-day challenge because I wanted them to know what they got. But I think testimonies are important because I think people need to be educated on what our products can do other than what they've done just for you. Wendy may never ever struggle with pain, but now she has a testimony with somebody that did, and if people don't know that that's what it can do for you, then you're missing out on a whole, group of people, right? I used a testimony today. I actually did the what if post. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. I did it a couple years ago, but it's like, what if by Christmas you're sleeping soundly? What if by New Year's I forget what it was. But anyways, it was just, I know some of my posts are salesy. I don't care. There are sometimes we have time to really sit down and take the perfect selfie, Instagram worthy and, come up with something super cool and creative, but sometimes we don't. And, we have a huge audience on social media, and there are things that are going to appeal to all different personalities. And that is actually where my challenge comes from. So Alexis asked me to give you guys a challenge. So you're welcome. You can thank her. You do not have to participate, but I'd love to see you participate. This is a posting challenge because I know that is somewhere that we all can work on. I want you to use the 4 color personalities to post and to message. Okay, so here's my challenge to do 4 posts and 4 messages this week. However you do them, I want you to do more than 4 messages this week, by the way. But I want you to do 1 for each of the personalities. And so here's the first one, something fun. Make a post about, I think Alexis did this the other day, about an event that you've been through with Plexus, or maybe just a picture of you and your friends, or maybe a picture of somebody else's Plexus event because maybe you haven't been to one, or maybe you don't have a big team yet, or whatever. But a picture of you having fun with Plexus or your friends, and talk about the fun that you have. Maybe it's a picture of your team meetings that you love, getting together and talking. But just talk about what we do together. We get to sit by the pool, or we, I don't know, whatever it is that is fun, a fun post, because you're going to be, or maybe it's a opportunity to win trips. Maybe you're going to make a post about Hawaii. I can't wait to, go to Hawaii. But the blue color personality is all about fun. They like to travel. They like to earn things. They like, maybe it's a prize. Maybe you can post a picture of the beautiful Kendra Scott bracelet that we gave away this month, and talk about how, I love my team because every single month, whether you run a business or not, they give away cool prizes like this. And somebody's going to be like, how do I win that? And maybe they won't, but maybe it'll plant a seed. Okay. Then you're going to need to go towards those. Oh, so to send a message, you're going to think of somebody that you think is a blue personality. Okay. I can tell you on our team, Brittany is a blue personality through and through. You hardly ever see her sitting at home. She is always on the move. She is traveling constantly. She's always posting pictures of her family out doing something somewhere. That's a blue personality, okay? Somebody that likes to go to parties, likes to entertain people, have people over, that kind of stuff. So, sorry, kids are screaming in the background. So you're going to send a message to somebody that's a blue personality and just say, hey, Sarah, I wanted to reach out to you because I've been thinking about all of the fun things that we do with our team, like win trips and, prizes. And I just think that you would fit perfectly into this. It doesn't have to be that. It can be any way you want to address that with that person. Hey, if I showed you a way to win free trips and prizes and get your products paid for, would you be interested? Anything. And so send somebody a fun personality, send them a message. That would have also been, a blue personality would have been a good person to get involved in the either the 10-day or the 7-day challenge groups. Okay, so it doesn't have to be like recruiting them as an ambassador, but it can be, getting them into those groups because there's always prizes and fun things to win. Or it might be somebody, you might be asking them about the 14-day challenge because they get to interact with people and win fun things. Okay, so the second one is red personality, which is a little bit more direct, and they're usually goal-oriented by money. Okay, so somebody that that is a numbers person. Okay. And the way to find this person, there's going to be, like I said, they have kind of a direct personality. They are probably either business savvy, maybe they like to work, all the time, or maybe they talk about wanting to save money to go somewhere or do something, that kind of a person. So a numbers person, they are going to be, so this is actually how Vanessa on our team, how she joined us. I made a post about how I was able to pay for my rent 2 times over with my Plexus income. Okay, so I said, something about how, before starting Plexus, I had no income. We couldn't even go out to eat, things like that. But this month I was able to pay our rent 3 times, something like that. Pay rent 3 times with my paycheck, because we aren't really supposed to say, hey, I make X amount of money. We were supposed to be able to do something like that. And so maybe it is just, going to the movies with your family, or maybe it's buying them. Last year, Susanna bought her family a gaming system, and it was the first time that she was able to purchase the big Christmas gift with her income. So you're going to make a post like that. If you don't have a Plexus income, or you don't want to talk about your income, find a testimony from somebody else. There's so many of them. Use a Diamond or another, anybody that talks about retiring or earning, something, or getting a car, a car would be blue personality again. But those kind of things, and reach out to somebody that maybe is struggling financially, or is or is a numbers person. Hey, I know that you love to work, and you try to that you're saving for X, Y, and Z. I would love to help you make a little money on the side. Would you be interested? Third is going to be your science people, your ingredient people, your green personalities. You guys have seen these posts before. They are going to be posts about either ingredients or more of the background knowledge of a specific product or our company itself. So think about something that's an educational post. You're going to make a post like that. and you're going to reach out to somebody that you know is into health and wellness, that loves ingredients. Maybe that drinks protein. That is probably my favorite thing to talk about right now, because I know I just recently looked at proteins. I know how hard it is to find a protein that does not have artificial sweeteners in it. And if they are ingredient people, they know how important that is. And so, or maybe it's our children's multivitamin. Again, to not have sugar in a multivitamin and to be methylated, huge. So that's the green one. And then your yellow personalities are going to be helping others. You can make a post. Tammy Raynone right now, one of our teammates, she is out in Haiti and doing mission work, and that she would be a great person to take some photos from there and tell her story. And she's doing it right now, and they're Christmassy and they're doing all sorts of fun things. But that's why she does Plexus, because she has a heart for Haiti. And before Plexus, she's a single mom, if you guys don't know, and she was working 3 jobs, and she's been able to quit those extra, jobs because of Plexus, and she still works a full-time job, but she has been able to, she makes a very healthy extra income with Plexus, and it's really helped her. So those are the other ones. So you would know somebody that has a yellow personality, because they are going to be people that always offer to help, even if they have 10 things on their plate. Okay, so they're going to be people when you say, oh, I'm throwing a baby shower. Oh, should I come early and help you set up? Those are going to be your yellow personalities. Do you need anything? They're going to just show up at things, because that is to help. They will stay later after your party to help you clean up. Those are your yellow personalities, okay? Any questions about those things? It's not as long and as hard as I just made it sound.
No, but thank you and sorry, not sorry.
So it's 4 messages, 4 Facebook posts, okay? And it is really simple. I just wanted to explain it lengthy, but it really is simple. And if you need me to make a post about it, about what those personalities are, I can do that for you if you needed something to kind of check off. Anybody need that? I see Wendy going, yes. Okay, so I will work on making a post about the personalities. I always say this with personalities: do not let color personalities hold you back. I don't talk about them very often, because I feel like if you say I'm a yellow personality, then all of a sudden all you do is help people, and you say I can't run a business because I don't really care about money. All I care about is helping people. That is so not true. There are diamonds that are yellow personalities. So I don't like, and I don't like even the red side. I am, I guess when I actually do the test, I am yellow, blue, and then red, but I know I come off red. Okay. And so for me, I feel like for the longest time, people put me in this red box, and that I was, I only cared about money, and I only cared about, getting my business, and that's so not me, and I hate that. And so I always tell people, like, get out of your color box, but it doesn't mean that those personalities don't exist, and that there is not something that attracts people to your team. And so if you are a yellow personality and you only talk about helping people, then you're missing out on adding people to your team that are blue and red and green. Okay. And so, so that's why that's important. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all I got. Anybody got anything to add or any questions? We have a leadership meeting on December 19th. I hope to see you guys there. Okay. Bye. Oh, wait, somebody's got something in the chat. Oh, just thank you. Bye, guys.